At the end of our last video we said the real adventure begins now, and we meant it. In this episode we leave the main road behind and dive into the heart of Kyrgyzstan, riding 2 full days through one of the most remote areas we've ever seen. From the steep climb up Barskoon Pass, across lonely valleys and icy river crossings, to a night of wild camping under a freezing sky. This is the raw side of travel. This is why we came here. We start our trip in Barskoon, a small village on the southern shore of Issyk Lake. We bought food and water and filled up the pennies, so we are ready for a new adventure. For the next 2 days we are following route number 7, 8 and 13 from the book Explore Kyrgyzstan. In this book you can find detailed information about routes all over Kyrgyzstan. We just stopped to put our sweaters on. Temperature is dropping. It's cold. We started at 1,600 meters at the lake and we are going to 3,800 kilometers.
Meters. 3,800 meters.
Ah ja. Okay. The temperature is dropping. So we just stopped to put our sweaters on. We started at the lake at 1,600 meters and we are going to 3,800 meters. So yeah, it will be a chilly day. It started to rain a little bit, but now it's dry again, so hopefully it will stay dry. We quickly climbed the legendary Barskoon Pass. The first part of the road is mostly gravel with sections of steep switchbacks.
Oh, I know.
We are at 3,819 meters, almost the highest point. And, Roy, how are you feeling?
If I walk up the hill, I can feel that we're on altitude, but no headache or something, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So now we are going to climb a little bit and then descend. Yeah. From the top, the road drops into the Burkhan Valley, a raw and isolated stretch that feels completely untouched. There's no fuel, food or signal for most of the way. You're truly on your own out here, and that's exactly why it's special. We now follow route number 8 into the Burkhan Valley. The first part of the road was very good, but then you have to descend into the valley. This is a complicated part. The descent is very steep with tight hairpin corners. We have reached the Arabel Valley. The climate is very harsh here. It's cold and windy, but the view is unbelievable wide and impressive. The first part, the gravel road, is okay, but there are a lot of river crossings. We met a local who showed us the best way to cross. From now on, it's one river crossing after the other.
Daar komt nog water onder hè?
I'm freezing!
Wat?
Come on, come on, come on! Allez! Oh my god! Almost there. Come on. Come on, boy. Okay. Nice. Oh god. It's just one river crossing after the other. But this is the worst. We were looking for other options, but no other options. So, but river crossings is not my it's not my best point. I usually fall in river crossings. So Roy is coming now. I think it's best that he brings Benny over the river. This was a worst crossing. I'm happy Roy did this one. Even on foot it was scary. The road was very muddy here. Roy felt. And a few minutes later I also felt. This is the true image of Kyrgyzstan. Herds of horses and yurts surrounded by mountains. Nomad families put up their yurts in this valley in summer. Horses move freely around in the valley. It's unbelievable how people can live and survive out here. We have endless respect for people who do this with a bike. Stopped to put up our tent. Everything was soaked.
Oh!
Oh. We stopped to put our camp tent. And we are cooking. We are having delicious noodles.
With vegetables, so it's not only noodles.
Yeah. Yeah. Today was unbelievable.
It's so immensely big here. I don't know. It's this valley. You can see it now. We were following it for the last, I don't know, 50 kilometers maybe. It's
so beautiful here. Yeah. We have no words. The road was okay.
We followed a big wide gravel road, really good gravel road, up to 3,800 meters. Then we turned right, we descended, and then it started to be a little bit more tricky and steep and rocky and
muddy.
River crossings. And
Just one river crossing after the other.
Yeah, there was one in particular was really wide and deep.
Yeah. But the others were okay-ish.
Yeah.
But it was cold. It rained a little bit today, and then we did some river crossings, and the water was freezing. So
everything is wet.
It's a cold day, but it was definitely worth it.
Yeah. After the difficult sections, the road was like more smooth and we could speed up a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's.
But we are so tired. Everything hurts. But look where we're sleeping tonight.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And now we're going to eat because we are also very hungry. The worst thing this morning, putting our red boots on again and wet socks. We postponed it as long as we could, but the moment is there. And
I think I'm happy with the plastic.
But why?
But why? Because my boots are still very wet.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe it will help a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm just going to put my wet socks and wet boots on again. Short pain. Is that an English expression?
Nope.
Okay, let's go for a new adventure. New day, new river crossings. It started to rain a little bit, so we put our beautiful rain pants back on. Hopefully
we have to go another 140 kilometers that way, and it looks like it's going to rain for a little while, so
yeah. Hopefully it stays like this. The plan for today was to ride a different route we found online. It's also in the direction of Naryn. In the beginning it was an easy dirt track. But after a while it got more difficult to find the track. We lost our way a little bit. We see the track across the river, but we can't find a place to cross the river. So we have to search a little bit. We searched for a spot to cross a river but couldn't find it. The river was too wild to cross, maybe with a jeep as possible, but we wouldn't take the risk, so we decided to ride back. We were so happy to ride this route. Roads lead to places untouched by the modern world. The views are so impressive and beautiful. We felt very small to ride here, deep into the heart of the mountains, across empty valleys where silence stretches for miles. The wooden bridges felt scary, and they looked like they could crack beneath our wheels. Every turn brings something unexpected. This is not just a ride. This is an adventure into the wild soul of Central Asia. Unfortunately, it started to rain again, so we put our rain pants back on. We arrived in Naryn and found a wild camping spot outside the village. The next day we felt very tired and decided to book a guest house so we could rest today and have some good food. The next morning we had the best breakfast in our guest house. In the next video we will explore much more and ride epic off-road tracks. Thank you so much for watching. It would be very nice if you would like this video and subscribe to our channel.